All right, let me share her image. There she is. That's a very busy Tara, but she's quite powerful. Anyway, um, she's over there right now. I didn't put her up behind me, but okay, let's just settle into a nice, comfortable seated posture. And allow your mind to settle. So I know for at least a couple of you here, we're in a very different time zone. So we have one person in Australia, someone in Israel. Some of you are on the East Coast, some of us on the West Coast, and people in between. So wherever you are in your day, just to check to see where you're at. Just check in with yourself. Those of us who have just woken up, it's like, hi. Some of you might have already had a very busy day, so your mind might be quite busy. So anyway, just if you're sitting with your legs down at a chair or something like that, have them about a hip's width apart. Now, if there's one other thing to suggest, if your legs are a little short and they're kind of hanging and you're cutting off the blood behind the back of the knees, I would suggest you put like a pillow underneath your feet or even a blanket folded. You know, for some of you who attend Venerable Robina's teachings, this is what she does quite frequently in person and probably at home as well. And that just helps to raise your feet a little bit. It's a little bit more comfortable and you're not cutting the blood off the back of the legs. And feel the weight of the feet in whatever surface you're on. And notice the sensation of the back of the sole of the foot and the side of the foot and the big toe mound and the little toe mound and all of your little toe pads. And then just feel the weight of your sits bones in your chair and the shoulders aligned with the hips. And just imagine your spine is this beautiful string of pearls of light. Stretch from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. And just lengthen your spine. Don't forget to breathe. Now, if this is available to you, very gently lengthen imagine you've got these Spock ears, very gently lengthen the ears and just glide that head back in alignment with your shoulders. Hands can be resting comfortably in your lap. You can have them in the traditional meditation mudra if you like, with one hand resting in the left, the right hand nestling in the left with the thumbs touching. Now, all of these hand mudras that we have in our tradition, also in the yogic tradition, in the Hindu tradition, and probably any hand mudra, they're not just kind of gestures like when you wave at someone. They have an impact on quite a deep level on our nervous system. And I first got a sort of indication of this. You know, I never really thought about it that way, but Namazo Rinpoche always used to talk about, oh, yes, that activates the bodhicitta channel. So we have all these kind of invisible, they're not, they're invisible to surgeons, to the naked eye, channels through the body. So we're working at a very, very subtle level, even at this, quite conventional thumbs touching, hands nestled in each other's lap, in each other, that kind of thing. So then go to the crown of the head and just relax the scalp and the forehead and the eyes and the nose and the cheeks, the mouth, the back of the tongue, the jaw, the back of the head. So just allow your face and your ears to soften, relax your shoulders and shoulder blades. Allow them to drop down, relax your throat and chest and belly and all of your limbs. Notice the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. Be aware of sounds in your environment. Just allow those sounds to be there. And try not to follow them with the mind. And be aware of how your mind is this morning, this evening. This afternoon, wherever you are. Check in with yourself. Try and put some space in between your thoughts. When we finish this, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, I've got to do this. And just give yourself a little bit of space. Allow this bubble of time, of practice to exist in your life. And just be objective about what you're noticing about your mind. If you've got these thoughts running, and just take a step back and look at your mind with compassion rather than with frustration or judgment or opinion. And just observe. And then think about all the people of your life. So you can start with the ones you love. We have some people in our life, we have these extraordinary relationships. Some almost they pop out of nowhere. And there's this beautiful connection. And everything feels so easy. And then you have to do a little bit of work, but it's generally pretty good. And then we have people in our life who's so difficult. And of course, it's all karma, according to the Buddhist tradition. It's this our tradition. And then we have our strangers who we really can't, we know kind of no time for, busy. We don't remember them after probably about 5 minutes of meeting them, nor do we really care. The thing about all these people is they're interchangeable. These relationships are interchangeable. And just like you and me, all of these people want to be happy. So they're the same as us. They all want to be free from suffering, and they all have this extraordinary capacity for Buddha mind. So we're going to do this meditation on Tara this morning for all these people in our life, for ourselves as we're moving along our own spiritual path. All sentient beings. Just think about that. Just think about being a benefit to others with this meditation. So imagine Tara in the space in front of you. She's got this beautiful, radiant green body. She's brilliant, made of light. She's sitting on this multicolored lotus. Her left foot is drawn in, and her right foot is out, resting on its own little multicolored lotus. And her left foot drawn in indicates her complete and effortless control over her desire energy. And her right foot out indicates her willingness and her capacity to get up and act for sentient beings. And often she's referred to as the wish-fulfilling Buddha. And she represents this quick capacity, represented as female here, to cut through obstacles, to get things done, and to be successful. And of course, to make all of us blissful. So imagine Tara there. She's very, very beautiful. She's radiant, youthful, full of energy, full of bliss. And she's wearing silken garments. They're in the Royal Indian style, of different colors. And she's wearing jewelry on her ears, around her head, her neck, her waist, her ankles, her wrists and fingers. And this jewelry isn't just the jewelry you go down and buy at the shop. It's an emanation of her virtue. Can you imagine if you were so virtuous that there would be these beautiful jewels popping up all over your body? It would be kind of magical. So we're dealing with this at this level. And you can also imagine this is the mind of your teacher manifesting in this form for your benefit. So we do a little refuge prayer. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened by this practice of meditating on Guru Tara. May I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. So imagine we'll start with the body. So we're receiving this is like a receiving blessings, doing purification practice. So Tara sends this beautiful, blissful white light from the Om at her brow, and this enters your brow and completely fills you. And just imagine that all your problems and sufferings and heaviness of body are purified by this light, and all the harm you've ever done to any living being with this body is completely purified, eradicated, completely, not one atom left. And this includes any past infinite bodies that you've had. Om tare ture soha. 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 And now imagine light coming again And imagine your body has become a blissful light body, just like Tara's, indestructible, just like it will be when you attain the deity's body, the Sambhogakaya. And imagine it's not possible to ever harm others with this body, only to benefit, as we recite her mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Now imagine Lamatara sends red light from the R at her throat chakra to your throat. And this purifies all the problems of your speech. And you can imagine, those times where you blurt things out and say things inappropriately, all your useless speech, uncontrolled speech, angry speech, criticism, your inability to express yourselves appropriately. Sometimes we don't know when is the right time to maybe be a little bit more wrathful. When is the time to speak our mind? When is the time just to sort of keep the mouth shut? And that takes wisdom. So imagine all the harm you've ever done to any living being with the speech of this life in infinite past lives is also totally purified, eradicated by this blissful red light, not one atom left. As we recite her mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 And imagine the light comes again. And this time you're totally full of all of the blissful, perfect, compassionate, wisdom, appropriate speech of Lamatara. And imagine that now you do have the wisdom. Every sound you utter is necessarily beneficial to any living being who hears it. And all of this is your potential, and feel full of this powerful speech energy as we recite her mantra again. Om tare ture soham. 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 Now imagine that Lamatara sends powerful beams of blue light, blue like the sky, from the blue home at her heart chakra. And this enters your heart. And imagine that all the unhappiness of mind, confusion, arrogance, anger, jealousy, pride, resentment, hurt, anxiety, self-hate, all of this is completely purified, and all your delusions, including the root delusion, ego grasping, which are the cause of all of my own suffering and why we harm others, is completely eradicated by this powerful blue light. Not one atom left as you recite the mantra again. Om tare ture soham. 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 Om tare Tutare ture soham. Now imagine there's three lights coming again. So we have the white Om from the brow, the red R from the throat, the blue Hum from the heart. And they come and they, at the same time, all together, penetrate your three places. And this time feel that even the subtlest stains of all delusion are completely eradicated. There's not one atom left. And feel very blissful as we recite her mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. 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 Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. Just for a moment, stay in this blissful state, concentrating on being one with this energy of Mother Tara. And now imagine the Tara's lotus dissolves upwards. Her foot lotus dissolves upwards into her leg, into her body. And then she comes to the crown of your head and faces the same way as you. And out of her wish to become oneness with your mind, imagine, just think this is my teacher. And she dissolves into green light and melts into you through your crown, and merges with your body, your speech, and your mind. And think that, think like this: I am one with Lama Tara's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind. And feel blissful. And imagine taking this energy, this Tara energy, this powerful, blissful, compassionate, sometimes wisely wrathful energy, the energy that can get things done, cutting through obstacles. Take this through your day. Take this through your evening and your night. And then just dedicate all the merit, all the positive energy we've created doing this meditation together for all those people of our life, and by extension, all sentient beings. Okay, everybody, lots of love. Mary, thank you again for hosting. I will see some of you this evening. Okay, bye-bye. Good night, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, however you are, wherever you are. Okay, lots of love, you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.